Can you hear enough?
I think so.
Okay, Martin, we've got you. You're live.
Hey!
Hi!
Hello, we're on that camera, guys.
Hi, everybody.
So I'm at Madewell, over in Hatherley. We've done some projects over in Madewell talking about different ways that you can use film to either live stream or to live edit or to make a film. So I'm here with some of the guys that we've been running workshops with. So this is Tilly.
Hello.
Wave to the camera, Tilly.
Hi, you guys.
Okay, this is Lee.
Hi there.
And behind we have Toby.
Look at that.
Little handle pop up, that's Toby. And then we have Emma on the end. And I've been working alongside Emma with Giles, running workshops over here in at Madewell, sorry. Sean is around as well. He has some guests with him at the moment that he's preoccupied with, but I'm pretty sure he will be with us very, very shortly.
Exactly.
Now, what we were planning on doing was taking you guys for a little bit of a tour around Madewell, so they can explain the things that go on here, and they can talk about some of the different activities that go in this room. So what we've done is I've got a roaming camera here as well. Tilly, do you want to cut to number 2?
Oh, sorry.
That one there. It's on the floor at the moment, so it's not a very good shot. In fact, Toby, could you, I'll go back to number 1, could you squeeze out and grab that camera that's on the floor?
Okay, sure.
So basically, guys, my name's Tilly. I'm one of the clients up at Madewell. I'm one of the Dream Team production team. We've done a show previously that we did Speed number 9 from Fast and Furious, the film, and so we've done really good. I was the baddie of the film, so I was stealing quite a lot of the jewels and stuff. So yeah, so any chance, so here we are, look, this is our cameraman.
So do you want to cut to the other?
So this is our cameraman who's just doing doing the camera in, and in a minute we'll take you around the garden and show you around what we do. Isn't that right, Martin?
Sounds like a plan. So should we go back to camera 1? Yeah. Is there any questions that you guys have for us before we start this? It will be a little bit wobbly, we will be handheld, but we'll be able to show you some places. But before we go, is there any questions that you would like to ask us before we start?
Elmar says greetings to you all at Madewell.
Lovely, that's really good.
There is some, hold there a little bit, Elmar. There's something that I'm going to announce to the guy. I haven't done it as of yet, but there will be something later on through this little presentation that involves Elmar. So I haven't told you guys yet.
Okay.
But I will do soon. So that's exciting.
Intriguing.
So is there anything else you would like to know before we go for a little walk?
Any more questions for me, myself, or my partner?
Anybody in the Zoom room want to ask anything before we go on? Okay, looks like not at the moment. I don't think we've got any more. Oh, good day from Australia. We've been joined by the VMix guys themselves. I guess that's Tim.
Good day, Australia!
Hello, Australia.
Excellent.
Good day, Australia!
Right, that's really key. So before we go for this little walk, I would like to pass it over to Emma for a second. Emma is hiding here.
Hello.
Because Emma, you've been out.
I have been
to Australia.
And I went to a fantastic place called Blair Logie in Victoria. Very similar setup to this. And our aim is to try and get some sort of twinning through V-Vision with the Blair Logie guys. If you're out there listening, Blair Logie, would be fantastic to hear from you. We have emailed you. And hope to set something up with your V-Vision guys. That would be absolutely fantastic.
And also, we would like to show you what we do around here and some lambing. We have sent you a couple of...
Yeah, we did.
We sent you a video of my boss, of our boss, Carol Barkwell, and...
Well, that was on YouTube.
That was on YouTube. Yeah. If you want to go on YouTube, you can go on Madewell CIC, and we have got a Facebook link as well to have a look up as well.
That's brilliant. Well, the guys who make the software VMix that we're using now, that the guys over in Australia use, are online watching right now.
Oh my
which
god.
is great. So without those guys, without VMix,
We wouldn't be doing it.
we wouldn't be planning to be able to communicate
Yeah, fantastic.
with Australia. So
Has anybody
I
else-
think it's Tim that's watching. So
Hello,
brilliant
Tim.
stuff.
Hello,
Thank you,
Tim.
Hello, Tim.
Hope it's nice and cool there in Australia at the moment.
Well, it's
Okay.
winter.
Yeah, but that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can go. Should we go for a little walk
Yeah.
around Madewell?
Yeah.
When we go for a walk though, guys, obviously the cans are connected here, so there isn't enough to be wirelessly connected into them. So once they go, they'll be talking. So it'll be a little bit of a presentation rather than feedback. So at the end, if you want to ask anyone what you've seen, that's great. Or if there's any real questions that you need to ask as we're moving, I've brought some walkie-talkies. So us can stay here and walkie-talkie through to someone in the group, so that if there is any questions we can ask. But if not, if they can wait till the end, that would be great. Sound like a plan?
Very good plan.
Sounds like a plan. Everyone happy?
Yeah.
Sean has joined us now as well. He's
Oh, hang on.
just out of shot. There he is. He's coming in.
I'm just going to put you on a second
Hello,
so
everybody.
we can hear you.
Hey,
So this is our new manager, Sean. We had a previous manager called Giles Gardner, who was our manager for the past couple of years, and now he's gone back to his other job. So we got the Sean, who's brilliant with us.
The
so,
Sean.
we call him.
Known as the Sean. Anyway, should we go for a walk?
Yeah, let's do it.
Perfect. Right, I shall cut over to
you staying here then?
Do you want me to stay here?
who would like to stay here?
I don't mind.
You choose, Tilly. This is your show.
I'll stay here.
You want to stay here?
Yeah. So do you want to go
Okay.
and do the
I'll take
walk?
them out, yeah.
So, should we give the walkie-talkie to who? Should we give the walkie-talkie to? Please
Lee.
go to Lee.
Is it on?
Okay, it should be
Yeah.
on. Do you want to test?
Yeah.
Can you hear me, Lee?
Do I hear you? I can hear you.
You need to press that, dear.
Press a bit on the side.
I can hear you.
Excellent. We have communications.
No.
Brilliant
Following the
stuff.
camera.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So let's go. This is all live, guys. So it's Bear with us while we just sort out some audio to come through.
And if they want to ask me some questions about me as well, that's okay. Isn't it?
Yeah, we can hear here.
Yeah.
Okay. Toby,
Yes.
you are live with that camera. Okay. Which is
Actually follow
shot. So would you like to go with
with Sean.
Sean and with Emma and
Lee.
Lee? We'll go this way. Could you grab the cable behind Sean?
So Sean is going to be introducing it.
Sorry.
You've got just over 20 minutes, guys, just so you know.
Camera up a little bit. That's it. Hello everybody. Welcome to the barn at Madewell. We've got lots of actions going on here. It turns around that. You turn the camera that way, Toby. We've got our woodwork area. So we do lots of woodwork projects. We make up craft that the guys obviously are heavily involved with. And then if Toby moves, the camera follows me back around this way. We've got a little art pod in here, and we Toby wear it sometimes as well. And then if you follow me again, Toby, this is Toby's favourite room. What happens in here, Toby? On a Friday morning, can you remember?
Yeah.
Somebody comes in and plays a guitar. We have lots of music in there. We do lots of karaoke. We do lots of lovely artwork. We do willow weaving. And back there again, Toby. We've got lots of games for the guys. And if you're out there, going to chill out. Back around towards me, Toby. We're now going to go past a very creative art pod where we make up costumes and designs for the Haverley Carnival floats, for Christmas pantomime. If you follow me in here, Toad. And guess the theme, I'm not going to tell you. Guess the theme of the pantomime. You can tell us at the end of the live webcast. And then we'll swing around here to lots of the other items. I think you can probably guess it. Martin looks puzzled. And now we're going to turn around to follow Emma.
Okay, we'll make sure that it's loud.
Can you hear me very well then?
Okay, yep.
now, through to the animal barn. Now normally we have 3 rescue donkeys, and they're from Ireland. They've been with us nearly a couple of years now. They're out in the field in a moment, and we'll try and go and get you a shot. At the moment we've got the goats out for a little wander around. And these are their pens where they would normally sleep. So Emma, would you like to say something about what we do with
The animals, lots of interaction with the animals. We've got some fantastic pigs. The clients come in and they'll groom the donkeys, we'll walk the donkeys, walk the goats, play with the piggies. There's Piggly Wiggly and a giant pig called Smokey. So it's just really spending time with the animals, learning how to care for them, what's good for them, what's good for their environment, and just being with the animals. Lots of people just like to be with the animals. Piggly and Wiggly, the Cooney pigs, are pretty funny because they spend their whole time escaping, looking for the hope that I've got food. So if the cable's long enough, we'll get to them.
I think it's easier to go around this way. And we'll get away from the piggy noises.
Yeah, that's not Piggly and Wiggly.
And obviously a lot of the guys who come and deal with the animals, you know, they love the fact that they can stroke them. It really, really works to their sensory needs. And that's what Well's about. It's about people coming here, learning different experiences, having opportunities, and they what they want. So we're going to go through this way. Should point them over to the donkeys. Quick hello from the donkeys. And then if you turn back towards me, Toby. Now we have a couple of, these originate from New Zealand, they're called Coonies.
But I call them Piggly and Wiggly. Right, don't snatch.
And we were given by a very kind person in a place called Sticklepath, which isn't far from here, in January time. It's settled in fantastically. They've also doubled in size, but they're very friendly. Do you want to go and get a closer look?
Yeah.
Let's go, Toby.
Right, so that's enough. No, it's not hope for me to feed you.
Get a good shot of the pigs.
They like being scratched and they like being brushed. No, it's just scratching time now.
Yeah.
What have you done to my legs? What have you done?
So very soon here at Madewell, we've got our open, which is on the 14th of August. And we're always open to the public. It's not just a centre for adults with learning disabilities. Anybody can come any day of the week. We are closed on Sundays, but our open is a real opportunity for people of all walks of life to come and see what everybody experiences here at Madewell. So I think, shall we turn the camera around, Toby, and we'll go and have a look through the gardens?
We'll go via Smokey, shall we?
I think we might have to go back to the farm for that because of the lead.
Yeah. They are naughty.
So then also, we're going this way, Toby? And also Madewell is part of a bigger working farm. So throughout lambing season, a lot of the people that come here are heavily involved in the lambing, which seems to go on forever. So they're experiencing that real life situation. They help out with the shearing, they help out with the worming, they help out with the cows that they have. So it's a real massive sensory situation here at Madewell. So now we come out into our beautiful gardens. Do you want to see if we can get a big shot of Smokey first and then we'll come back to the gardens?
I'll go up and call him.
Okay. Now Smokey, if you remember the Coonies we've just seen, this is what they're possibly going to end up like. You come and have a look at Smokey.
I hope not. I think Smokey's a cross.
Got a lovely kids area here as well. So any fam come to Madewell, we've got our nice little quiet areas.
Just give us 1 second.
Yeah, no worries.
Wakey! Wakey, wakey, wakey!
Here he is.
Come here. Good boy! Ready?
Big fella too.
What do we do?
Come on in, Toby.
Get ready.
Toby.
Are you filming him?
Come on, Tobes.
Smokey,
Mind
sit.
the wire, mate.
Sit. Sit down.
Yeah, you come here.
Sit.
Well done, Toby.
Good boy.
I'll give you respect. Oh.
Aren't you clever? Oh, drop that one. You're such a clever boy.
And if we also pan around, we've got this beautiful mid-Devon countryside as well where we're situated. And Hatherley is situated between Oakhampton and Holsworthy. So we're right in the heart of Devon. Looking glorious.
Good boy.
So, Mr. Baker's going to turn around and we're going to go and have a look at the gardens now. And the sun's arrived. Woohoo! So everything that the guys have planted, who come here every day, working hard in the gardens, everything that's planted and grows, we reap the benefits of in our cafe. So every day they come out and choose what they want to pick. They choose what they want to make in the cafe where they also work. And it's a constant 12-month process. It never stops. And Toby knows about this, don't you?
Yeah,
You're always in the garden, aren't you?
so good, really.
And if we look around there into that polytunnel, that's kind of our seedling tunnel. That's where we start things going. And then if we come round here, Toby, you follow me. And then all these beautiful gardens. Look at all these raised beds over here, Toby. Can you think you can get a shot of all of that? So we've got onions, we've got lettuces, we've got cabbages, we've got runner beans, we've got French beans, marrows, courgettes, zucchinis if you're from down under. We've got squashes, we've got, wow, what else have we got? Potatoes, chard, kale,
Peas. Small beans. Lots of flowers in the other garden.
sunflowers. We've got lots of herbs growing as well. If you keep following me, Toby. Whoops. Don't worry. Emma's not going to trip up. And all over here we've got our little fruit orchard. And our little herb gardens in here. Whoop, we're going to stop there. Okay, you keep coming, Toby. Keep following me. And we're going to show them our, it's kind of become our tomato and onion polytunnel. Can you get a shot into here, Toby? Have a look at all the big sunflowers and all the onions drying. Can you get that all down the middle? Beautiful, beautiful. The gardeners go mad when we eat their tomatoes, which we don't, obviously.
No, never go in there.
And then, Toby, you okay there?
Yeah.
You're doing a brilliant job. You're going to have to watch out for his job. Follow me. And we're going
Toby is the king of the video.
we'll walk down here through the middle of the gardens. You're having a look to see if you've got me in picture. So remember to look down. Still see me, or is it just my feet? So, do you want a shot of my feet or head?
Head.
Yes. Some people might not want that. So all of this lovely stuff that we're growing, we take to Hatherley Market every Tuesday. So Madewell represents the local communities, and that's also what we're about. We are massively about helping each other, helping communities, and the guys getting involved as much as they want to and as much as they can. Can we go through this way and get a shot, or do you want us to go the other way? We'll have to go back, Tobe. Bit of cable issue here. So we are now going to walk back, and then we're going to show you our new cafe.
I'll follow Toby so he doesn't get caught up. How are we doing for time?
I think we'll have a few minutes left.
Okay, a few minutes to go, guys.
Just enough time.
Just enough time to go around and.
25 turns.
10 minutes.
Toby, what do you enjoy most about Madewell?
The middle is
Your arm's aching. Do you want me to hold it for a bit? Well done.
You
go
come and
with
walk with me,
Sean.
mate.
Toby, that was fantastic.
Come
All that
on,
hard
you
work.
tell me, why do you love Madewell?
I love middle. I like the cafe. We have bacon cheese sandwich.
Bacon and cheese sandwiches?
Yeah.
Is that your favourite?
It's my favorite. Yes.
Do you make it yourself sometimes?
Yeah, with my own.
Excellent. What else do you like doing at Madewell, Toby?
I'm doing the digging.
The digging in the garden?
Yeah, you can go to rhubarb custard.
What, rhubarb and custard ice cream?
That's it. Yeah.
Tell me if I'm going to fall over because I'm walking backwards. So where are we going now?
Going now, we
In the cafe?
Yeah.
So we're going to come through here
here.
and then welcome to the cafe. So if you turn around and stand with me, Toby. So this is Lou, our kitchen manager. And this is all newly refurbished in late December, January this year. And where do you normally sit, Toby?
I sit in front here.
Over there.
Yeah.
And we all have lunch in here, don't we?
Yes, for that.
And we have a working rota for the guys that come to Madewell so that they can get used to things when they're able to get jobs to move on, which is the whole idea of Madewell. It's about promoting that independence. It's about promoting yes you can do attitude. And a couple of lads have recently received jobs. They have their work contracts. They are working in the wider community and they are loving it. And one of them is actually Lee, who is behind Emma.
Oh yeah, but Emma.
There he is.
There he is.
How's your job going, Lee?
My job's going well at Newcastle Homes in Oakhampton.
Can you tell me what you do down there?
Making cakes, serving customers, make sure everything's got the right stuff.
Excellent. Good stuff. Well done, Lee. And you work in here every other Saturday as well,
I
correct?
work every other Saturday. And I enjoy that as well.
So that's our cafe. Do we go? We'll head back up to the barn. Do you guys want to go first?
I'll go first.
And then if you want to give a little bit of a running commentary about what you like about Madewell.
Toby Baker.
Hello. So, Lee, do
Looking after Jonah.
you want to have a chat about Madewell
Yeah.
while you're walking up?
I'm looking at Jonah. I'm
Lee, what do you like about Madewell?
I like the friendly people at Madewell.
Friendly people.
And all the things we do at Madewell as well.
Okay. Talk me through some of the things that you. I mean, I know I've worked with you doing film.
Yeah.
What else do you do at Madewell? What other things?
Done filming.
Mhm.
We've done a play, didn't we?
You did do a play.
Where's the Voss? And the year before that, I'd done Cinderella.
And you've enjoyed all of them.
Yeah, I've
And that's-
enjoyed all the
And
parts.
that's all been done here at Madewell.
Yeah.
Perfect. Should we keep walking up to the top? If we go back to the top, then we can put the headphones on. If there's any questions from anyone who's been watching, then you can answer the questions. Sound like a plan?
Yeah.
Perfect. We are coming back up Tilly, yes.
And anybody that's been watching, I would like to thank very, very much for logging on. If you've got any questions about Madewell, if you'd like to visit us, let me know if there's a tree behind me. Please email us. You can find it on our website and we can send you out information. And as I say, we're open to the public 6 days a week from 9 o'clock till 3 o'clock. So please pop on by. I will hand you over to the guys to finish off the cast and I will see you soon.
If you can come with me, I've got a little bit of information that I'd
Sure.
like to share.
No
Sure.
worries.
This guy's ready to take them to take away tonight with them chili chips with us as well.
Okay. You're going out for fish and chips tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, can I come? That's just a joke, don't worry. Mind the wire, Toby.
Tilly, can we cut over to the big camera, camera number 1? Let's just make sure the audio's gone with it. Oh, no.
Nice one, Mr. Baker.
Okay, it is that one, but it's gone down, hasn't it?
Oh no!
Technical.
Do you want to go and sit down there, Toby? Yes. Mind the wire?
Okay, so we'll just talk for a second while we get this up. And always happens when you're live.
A few technical issues here. Tilly, would you like to say a little bit more about Madewell while Martin's
Basically, we have people with learning disability, so it gives us more chance for people to learn new things. We like giving people a chance to do new stuff, getting more people active and more people involved in different things. Previously we did a couple of pictures, and we do like little screen sets, so we do like different things in that as well, so it gives it good atmospheres really. And we did Superman and that as well, so...
Is this camera back up again now? Camera 1?
There we go.
Yay, perfect.
So, yeah, so if you guys got any questions for any of us, please, we would like to get some information.
Okay.
Have you guys got any questions?
Hi everyone at Madewell. I'm
Hello.
Rudy from Belgium. I'm the one that tries
Okay.
to educate Martin so that he behaves.
Yeah.
We have a question from Germany that he's asking all of this is financed at Madewell.
Yeah, it is financed when we do some filming and stuff. We do have to ask if we can have a go with the cameras and stuff. So it gives it really good chance for people to try and have a go and see what we do. So it gives it good atmosphere for people.
Can people hear me talk if I talk?
Yeah.
So also we receive a lot of funding as well, so we apply for grants that will help benefit those who come to Madewell. So we are a not-for-profit organisation, so we do rely a lot on grants and the generosity of the public.
Hey, thank you.
Right, there's...
That,
Yeah, we're on this camera now, we've changed over. So we can see
question
there.
for
Right, there's one thing...
for the
I
great
think you can see me.
production
God, I'm
crew over
sweating
there.
running around with that. How did you do that for so long, Toby?
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
absolutely sweating.
Is it easy to work with Martin?
It is really easy to work with Martin, and I think Martin's been an absolute pleasure with us, and Giles as well. So it's sometimes the camera can be a bit hard at times, but it is really good fun, and it's amazing how people could do different things, and the more you do it with the camera, it is really fun to do it.
We have
Okay, the really quick announcement that I had for you guys.
we have a
Hang on a
question
second,
from
sorry.
Australia, from VMix.
Oh, yeah.
And what's everyone's favorite part about making videos?
The best, I think we'll give that one to Lee to say.
Best thing is trying different things with the camera. Like using a green screen.
What about you, Toby? What do you like working with the cameras? What's the best thing?
I see.
Look at the camera there.
I think on my merchant, then the screen do video then.
Basically, what Toby was saying was that we do sometimes use a bit of the green screen, and we do like some selfies of ourselves doing like Superman, and we do like some animal and some slides and pretend that we're on the slide or having a motorbike race. So it gives more people a chance to have a go for themselves, really, give them a bit of chance to have a go, see what we do and stuff, really.
I think the nice thing to see was when the guys have been working with Martin and Giles with the Step Back in Time project. It's great to see how quickly they learn about the technical sides of filming, of sound recording, sound engineering, and also cutting and pasting, I guess, editing.
Editing, yeah.
It's well, we have a few more questions, but one thing that's been said all over the place is that your guys are doing really great job in producing the show. One of the questions we have is from Australia again, is they like to know how heavy Smokey is.
How heavy is Smokey? Oh, how heavy is
Very.
he? He's
When you
very.
stand on your foot.
He is very, but he is. But I can tell you now, he is the most cutest pig ever. When he first started, when we first started Madewell, he was the friendliest pig ever, and he is the most friendliest pig. And if you guys like to come out and see him, you just need how many tricks he can do. He's amazing with his tricks.
I'm going for a guesstimate here. I'm going to say about, okay, you work in kilograms, so I reckon he's probably about 250 kilograms or something like that.
Definitely feels like that when he stands on you. Which he doesn't do very often because he's a good boy.
Can you hear me?
Another question we got is, how did the name Madewell originate?
Well, do you know the answer to that?
Carol Barkwell is our actual main boss. She started producing Madewell. She owns the actual Madewell itself, and it's under Lindridge Care. So she was the main person who started it all, and she runs it every single day for people, and it just gives a chance for people to know what we do up here. And we do quite a lot, don't we, Sean? We do
a lot here, and I think Madewell comes from, we want to do everything as well as we can. We want to pass on the best opportunities for people. So I think it's just a play on those two words. The things we try and do here are well made, or they're made well.
Yeah, it's thanks to you guys, our viewership is going through the roof. Now we have a question from New Zealand. So, but we're going live.
Okay.
We're going live to New Zealand, and I'll let Chris ask the question.
Hello, this is Chris here from New Zealand. Can you hear me?
It's Australia.
Yes, I can. Yes, we can.
I can hear you as well.
Chris,
you were talking
there you
about
are, Chris.
you were talking about the two pigs coming from New Zealand, or had some association with New Zealand. Could you explain that, please?
Basically, the two pigs that we got are they're like from Australia, aren't they?
No, they're from. I think the Kuni originates from New Zealand, Chris. That's kind of about my knowledge and the extent of the information I know about the Kuni.
Oh, okay, right. My understanding is the Kuni were brought over with the early sailors, and were put on some of the islands that have feed. So I was just wondering if. So that meant that they didn't interbreed, and so they stayed a very good. They didn't crossbreed too much.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just wondering if those pigs
thank you very much.
No, they unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with the what you put on there, especially how you run a cafe that takes the food. And sells it in the cafe. That's a great system. The other thing I wanted to ask about is how long was the video cable on the camera that you were walking around with?
150 meters.
150 meters.
Very long. Excellent.
Quite a lot.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Good work, guys.
Nice to hear from you, Chris. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you very much, Chris. And I'd like to thank everybody at Madewell. You've done a brilliant job, and we've run out of time now, I'm afraid. So we're going to have to say goodbye to you for now.
One more.
Go on, one more.
Hang on a minute, Giles.
Hi Giles, sorry I haven't had cans, so I wasn't able to
No
get
problem.
feedback. There's just one last thing that I would like to do before we close up here, and that is, there's a gentleman who's been watching this. He's from Germany. His name is Elmar Lamb, and Elmar Lamb would like to sponsor you guys with a vMix license. So not the kit, but the software that allows you to do what we're doing now. He has very, very kindly said that he will pay for, when you guys are ready, when you've got all your equipment, that he will pay for a license for you guys to be able to communicate with the world, hopefully talk to the other guys in Australia. And he sent that through, and he loves what you guys do. And maybe we can get, at some point, Elmar will come in and meet you guys online at some point. So I will ask him, I'm sure he will do that, and we can set something up.
Yeah, it'd be good. Yeah.
Thank you, Giles, as well. That's
Thank you,
really,
Giles, for this.
yeah, this is amazing. And thank you to everybody around the world who's been sponsoring us for the past year. We just want people all around the world to know what we do and stuff, so it just gives people more opportunity to come and visit us.
And Elmar, thank you very, very much. That's extremely kind of you. I look forward to getting in touch with you and hopefully meeting you either here or in Germany.
Tilly's in tears here, Elmar, so that's really, really good. So thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for being part of StreamFEST Live, and thank you to Elmar as well.